All right, it is nice and cold this morning.
We got all the early risers at 4:42 this morning. It is chilly out there. It's also windy. I do think the winds are going to start to improve. You can see as we go through the day, they'll start to let up some. There's still going to be a breeze out of the north, but that just reinforces our cooler weather, which is around today, tomorrow, and then, well, we warm back up. It's 30s and 40s this morning, except right in the metro, and these are going to drop a couple more degrees, I think. So by the time sunrise gets here, we'll likely be in the upper 40s in the city. 36 Slidell, 35 Bogalusa, 36 Hammond. Now, I don't think frost is a big problem this morning. If you do have frost, let me know, but the winds have been strong enough, it's probably kept frost from developing. But especially on the North Shore, if you've got some on your windows, just let us know. Tonight, we'll have another chance of seeing some frost. Today's highs, low to mid 60s, some are in the low 60s, others around 64. We're still well below that average high of 80. Yes, mid-October is still fairly warm when you look at climatology, and thank goodness we're nowhere near that record. 2016, that was a hot October. We got up to 92 on this day. Tonight going to be another cold one. Be thinking about protecting people, pets, and plants again on the North Shore. There will be a better chance of frost tonight on the North Shore because the winds are going to be calmer. That can allow that frost to develop. And while we might not see many 32s, you don't really need an actual reading of 32 degrees to get frost on the ground. 40s in the metro, 30s out in the river and bayou parishes. Maybe not a bad idea to protect plants in the upper bayou and river parishes. Mid-30s do support some frost too. Big upper level system, that's it. You can see it spinning away, big bowling ball there. That's brought the cold air down from Canada and portions of Alaska over the past week or so. It's been coming on down, but as this slowly lifts away, it's going to take that cold air with it. Now, we're not going to be looking at a heat wave anytime soon, but more seasonal temperatures. A lot colder to the north, 26 Minneapolis, 27 Kansas City, 36 Chicago. So there's this corridor of cold air right here. That's where it's going to stay, at least the coldest of it. And then watch what happens. There's the big ball of cold air lifts away. And by Friday, we are back to near 80 degrees. The weekend's warm. And if you're wanting to know when the next cold front is, it looks like it'll move in Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. It'll bring a chance for some storms, but also some cooler temperatures by the middle and end of next week. Maybe just not as cold as what we're dealing with right now. So 63 today, 70 to 71 tomorrow, and then we're back up into the low 80s this weekend. And while we'll be back in the 80s, the humidity doesn't look too bad. So a lot of things going on this weekend. We've got Crew of Boo this weekend. It'll be around sunset at 6:20, 6:30 in the evening, and the weather looks great for it. Humidity will be a little higher for the weekend, but it's still not going to be oppressive. It's certainly not going to feel as dry as today, but not too bad. And then notice Monday and Tuesday, humidity up. That's ahead of our next cold front, and that could allow a better chance for some storms, especially around Tuesday into Wednesday. Models are still in disagreement on does it come through more Tuesday, does it come through more Wednesday. So those will be the 2 days I think we're honing in on for our next chance for maybe some rain, which we need, and another cold front. There's your 7-day forecast. Cold tonight, North Shore frost, maybe even some frost out in the bayou and river parishes. We're talking from Thibodaux and to the north up through the river parishes. And then we're warming up, 70 and sunny tomorrow. Beautiful weather, and then warmer for the weekend, but staying dry.